Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3, the Hybrid Baby Challenge. I'm Llandros, and I'm not real happy at the moment. I actually am not too upset. I mean, I am and I'm not. I just played this episode, and what happened is nothing wrong with the game, nothing at all. For some reason, we had to have a power spike, and it was like the whole area, the whole neighborhood went down for probably about a good 10-15 minutes, and so there was no power. So I lost everything. I didn't save because didn't think I was going to have the power going out. So I didn't really care about the episode because we're basically restarting, and so it was no big deal. I can actually do that. What really upset me was the fact that I had just taken gifts. So many of you sent me some really good gifts, and I hate it. I hate the fact that I had to actually lose it. But if you got a little message from me that said thank you for the gift and thank you for the gift for Hybrid Baby, I got it, but won't see it because that episode does not exist. That's why I kind of wish this game had an autosave feature in it already, but it doesn't. Alright, so I got them on pause, and there's a good reason for that, because what I want to do is go ahead and kind of give you basically lay down the law, lay down all the rules here for what's going to go forward moving on. If you happen to notice, the thumbnail for this LP has actually changed, but the numbering has stayed the same. So it's still going to be considered the Hybrid Baby Challenge. We're still going to be continuing the numbering just like we were. It's just I changed the actual look of it, the design of it, to kind of reflect that, hey, we're taking a new direction, and we're actually making some major changes, so that's what it's there for. Plus the fact that we're no longer on Lunar Lakes, and I really didn't think it really applied anymore, so that's why I made the change. Alright, the town that I've chosen is, of course, Moonlight Falls. Now you may be wondering, why in the world would you go to Moonlight Falls? There's all these other towns. Well, I wanted to make sure any of the families that I moved to a new town, I wanted to make sure that I did not go to a town that I'm currently playing another LP in. And this is one that my Supernatural LP already ended a long time ago, and I'm not actually playing a game in this town. I'm playing my personal game here, but I'm not playing a regular game in here for LP. So that's why I thought to do it. Plus I thought, we could kind of make up a backstory for this and say that these guys were actually on Lunar Lakes, and then somebody over here in the town was dabbling in some type of really heavy-duty dark magic, and they opened up some type of a portal, sucked these poor guys into the town, and they've just kind of somehow landed. They've taken whatever they could, and they have ended up in this home. And they've got some money with them, but they don't really know how they got there, but they do know exactly where they used to be. They just don't know how they arrived here. So I don't know, make up whatever you want. It kind of works for me. Alright, so anyway, let's go through the rules, and let me just go ahead and tell you right now, the Hybrid Baby Challenge, as I set it up, is not an easy challenge, and it's seriously not easy when you've got 5 toddlers, or 3 toddlers and 2 babies. But it's just an enormous amount, and I got to be perfectly honest with you, it kind of takes the fun out of playing the game when you feel like you're just constantly doing the same thing. You're having to just rush from one child to the next, trying to skill build and get everything done. You don't actually get to have a chance to actually interact with the Sims and get to know them and have their personality and have fun and go do different things with them. And that's what was missing in the game, and that's what I was really getting frustrated about, in addition to all the glitches and everything. But it was like, I really want to be able to enjoy my Sims, because I'm going to be stuck with them for a while, and I want to actually, when we lose somebody, I want it to mean something. So that's why I thought, let's just jettison all the little trivial rules that are going to just drive us nuts. We'll keep some of the basics, and we'll just make it fun. I hope you guys are on board for that. So here's what we're going to do. As far as skill building, for all the kids, every child has to be taught how to walk, how to talk, and how to go to the bathroom on their own. That is it for babies and toddlers. As far as children, all they got to do is go to school, get a decent grade, A or B, doesn't matter. High school, they just got to go, and nobody can be taken away from a social worker. That will be a successful child. When they become a young adult, we move them out. That's if they are human. Okay, this is another reason why I chose Moonlight Falls. So all human children only have to have just the basics, and then we just basically raise them up, get them out. The supernaturals are the ones that we're going to have to take a little extra time on. So if we get married to a supernatural and we actually produce an offspring that is a supernatural, that's when we have to do all the different skill level books for the toddlers. That's when we have to do the toy oven and the blocks for the children, and we have to teach them how to drive as a teenager. Now you may be wondering, why would you just do it for the supernaturals? Why wouldn't you do it for all of them? And why aren't they as good? Here's my reasoning for this. I'm going to say that the supernatural children were gifted with magic, but they came up short in some of the basic skills. The humans already have a head start on the supernaturals in all of those abilities. So by training the supernaturals, what we're doing is we're actually bringing them up to the same level as the rest of these guys and helping them find their human part, their human heritage. So that way it doesn't feel like we're leaving somebody out. We're actually kind of pulling the other kids up to reach the same level. And I just thought that actually sounded better to me than looking at it that we're just ignoring these kids. So these kids actually already had the leg up. Okay, now when the kids get up and grow up, the whole thing about the sculpting, the painting, and all that, Celeste is really close on sculpting. She only has to do 2 more, and then she can actually make ice sculptures that won't freeze. So I'm going to go ahead and let her do the sculpting, and she can sculpt them as a young adult. But as far as the painting, no. I don't want to do the painting because, first of all, I don't like the paintings. They never turn out looking good, so I'm not even going to bother with it. But I am going to have them go and get their picture made in the photo booth. So that way for our 100 Children Museum or Memorial or whatever we want to call it, we'll have a sculpture as a young adult and we'll have a picture as a young adult, and that will be what we use to remember them by. So that's the only requirement we're going to have. We do not have to lower our money by any certain amount. We don't have to give them gifts or anything like that. None of that. Okay, as far as holidays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Festival Day, all that kind of stuff, I'm throwing all that out. I just want to go do things with them. We'll do things when we want to, not because we have to. We're just going to enjoy it, and no date night, none of that kind of stuff. We're just going to have fun, and that way maybe it'll be a little bit less structured, and we can actually go do things and enjoy it. Let's see, there was something else my brain just completely went out the window. I don't know why. All right, so as far as the other thing, I was going to go into the mother cooking and the father doing the handiness stuff. No, it's going to be whoever can do it, will do it. If a teenager can do it, do it. If mom wants to do whatever, it doesn't matter. Whoever wants to do everything. If the kids want to grab a quick meal, they grab whatever they want. We're not going to worry about that. Like I said, I just want to make it. We're raising 100 kids. There's a little bit of a special thing when we have the supernatural kids, but where the other part comes in is when we have the husbands. All right, so the husbands will still do the jelly bean thing every night once they start producing any member for the family. Now, there's going to be a consequence for it, of course, so there is a possibility that they could die. We'll give them a free day on the festival day. So we'll just say that every festival day they don't have to do it. However, as you remember, I put a big restriction on premium content items, and I said that no content items could be used until we raised every 10th child. We're going to drop that. What we're going to do instead is we want to actually measure and balance out the good with the bad. When a husband dies due to the jelly bean bush, we unlock 1 premium content item. So that means we could unlock one after just 1 kid, or just after a couple of kids, or it may be a long time till we unlock a premium content item. It gives it a sense of randomness. So every time something bad happens, we also will have something good. So that's what I'm going to do to make that change. Let's see, something else I was going to say and I just completely forgot. I don't know. All right, it'll come to me. Okay, first thing I want to do is go ahead and show you the house. The house is actually way back here in the back of Moonlight Falls. I've only been to parties here at this house. I've never actually come over here and lived in the house. But it's actually a pretty nice one. It's got the 1 bedroom here, which we're going to go ahead and let's just assign this one for Celeste because that is going to definitely be hers. And then upstairs, there's a really nice room here in the front. This is going to be the one for Aiden. And let's see, let's go ahead and tell him that's where he's going to go. And Justin's going to get this nice room back here in the back, which has its own private outdoor deck. I thought about giving it to Celeste, but then I thought, nah, let's just give her a break and have her go downstairs. Now the kids, I put them all in this room right here, so I've got 5 cribs, and I went ahead and colored them so that everything kind of looks the same little bland, very clean look, so it's fine. And then they've got their little toilets right there so as well. But it's got quite a bit of stuff. It does have a pool here in the backyard. It's a small pool, but you know what? It's a pool. They didn't have one at Lunar Lakes. They were going to have one. I had a bunch of plans for that house. I couldn't save the house. I tried. There were so many things going wrong. It was not even funny. Okay, this kid is actually wanting something, and she's hungry. Okay, so what we're going to do is have Celeste, why don't you go ahead and you feed her, give her a bottle, and then we're going to put her in the crib. And then Justin, I'm going to let you go ahead and take care of this one. Go ahead and put her in a crib. And then you need to actually work with her. She needs to learn how to talk. So what I want you to do is, you can do it outside. Why not? You teach her to talk, and then we're going to get the rest of the kids inside in just a minute. All right. Now, the kids that can walk and talk, they can do that on flat land, but they cannot go upstairs. So I've got a couple of kids that can't do anything. They're going to be out here just kind of playing with their little imaginary friends, which that's fine. Let them go ahead and do it. I figured we'll just enjoy that and let them. We'll let the adults get these kids taken care of, and then he'll come down here and take care of Chad. Now Chad needs to be taught how to walk, so we'll go ahead and do that as well. Why don't you do it out here too? Let's see if he actually enjoys that. This one I think is fine. Yeah, Daniel, I think you actually don't need a thing from us if you stop moving around. All right, yeah, you don't need anything from us, but we are going to go ahead and we're going to pick you up and move you into the house. So it's going to take her a while. Let me go ahead and follow these guys. All right. Yeah, I think it's a nice house. It'll be kind of nice and easy for us to get around. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see, did I have you going outside to get him? Yeah, I did. Now these kids, they're actually in great shape, so I'm going to leave them in great shape, and then we're going to go ahead. See, you're taking care of him. Let's see, I didn't even look at your wishes. You want to decorate the house? I don't think so. Let's see. Oh wait, what was that? Probably something good. Learn a new recipe? Why not? Buy a chess table. I don't know if we're going to do the chess match. We might. Wait a minute. What was that? Something with Bethany. Tickler? No, that one's not worth a whole lot. Let me stop and pause because I don't want to lose something that we might need. Get pumped. We have our own gym here in this house. We do need that. So I'm definitely going to buy that. And that's actually worth decent points. So let's go ahead and use it. You want to quit your job? I don't think so. You got it. Get married? You do want to do that. That's another thing. Oh, yeah. I was going to talk about her age. What I decided to do is she will actually age up to become an elder. And the minute she becomes an elder, she is eligible to do whatever she can to roll her age back. So if she becomes an elder tomorrow, she can roll her age back. Or if she's still working in her career and she wants to just continue, and she wants to continue until she can actually level out and max out that job, then she can stay an elder. Just has to wait. She just has to do it before her 90th day. As far as gambling, we get gifts all the time. And we sell them. We make so much money. I feel like if she wants to go to the casino and gamble, let her go. I would just say that in the beginning, yeah, it was kind of fun not to have it, but at this point, I don't think money is such a big issue. So we're just going to go ahead and say she can do whatever she wants to do in that respect. All right, are you picking him up? Yes, you are. All right, so you go ahead and pick him up. You want to sculpt something? Sculpt a topiary. That let's see, that's not worth that much, is it? Yeah, it is. 2,000. Man, I almost lost that. All right, so you're fine. You should be getting done pretty quick because that's almost finished for her. All right, you're going to go inside. Okay, good. The boys are almost finished. And I'm going to get Celeste to go ahead and take this baby in here. You know what? Let's go ahead and bring him up here. Let's go put him down up here. That way they'll all be upstairs. I don't want to have to actually worry about bringing them up and down. Let's see, which child does she have? I think she's got Daniel. And see, that's the thing. You don't know these kids because there's so many of them, and we haven't spent any time doing anything but just trying to make sure we've read them books and everything else. All right, there we go. Bethany. All right, that's fine. What I want you to do is, let's see, that was Aiden. I want you to pick up Bethany. Yeah, we got our mascot here, and we're going to take her upstairs. He's getting kind of warm. All right, and Justin is going to be right behind you in just a minute. All right, so Daniel, stop. You'll let her down before I actually can get you up here. Can't move. Okay, so I'm going to let you go ahead, and you're going to bring her. Let's go ahead and put her right here. Celeste, why don't you go ahead and why don't you go over here and just have a seat for a minute. Just get out of my way. Get yourself out of the way while I get these guys taken care of. I just want to get the kids upstairs. Get them actually. Oh, stop it, you university guy. You're driving me nuts. All right, so let's get him to finish this up, and then we can go ahead and go on up. Actually, Celeste, I do want you to come down, and I want you to accept any gifts that we got. So apparently there is a couple of them. I really hated that I lost your gifts, guys. I really do. It's just, and that was something that there was nothing I could have done anyway. I mean, I can't control the power. It was just so stupid. All right, so Justin or Aiden, you're fine. Let's see, is she hungry? I don't know. Maybe not. I am going to send you guys out in just a minute. I'm going to send all of you guys out. Actually, I'm going to send the boys out because it's going to take, actually, Justin, finish up. Let's let you finish up because I don't want to do anything yet. You're so close. It's not going to take you much longer. And then we got to get him inside. All right. Okay, I got a few gifts. Not many, but we got some. All right, so from DeathBell87, you are actually in the list as well. So thank you so much for the previous gift. It says, hope this is an awesome, fantastic gift. All right, let's see what it is. It is the Toy Pirate Chest. Thank you so much. And I can't say anything. Oh, yes, I can. I got one gift. All right. That's because I was supposed to send something back to somebody that I actually overlooked them, and I can't remember their name, and now I don't have the video to go back and look, so because it didn't save. All right, so I'm just going to send this back to you, and again, I do hate it that I lost everything. Thanks. Okay. Thanks for the toy chest for the hybrid baby, or not the, just for hybrid baby. Alright, that should be the only gift I got. Alright. Okay, from iCartoon Sims, message from the game. We got 500 simoleons, and yeah, I'm done with gifts. Alright, so from Horse Crazy Jr. for an ELP, we got 3,500. Alright, that's pretty nice. Yeah, we got a lot of good gifts too. Okay, so it's for an ELP. Let's see what it is. 750. Wow, we're doing pretty good here. So Horse Crazy Jr. again, any LP you want. And we got the bowling lane. That's worth good money too to sell. So thank you so much for that. Takes care of all of our gifts, and I think that is a pretty good deal. All right, Celeste, why don't you go ahead and just read the paper? Oh, not you, not you. You go ahead and read the paper. One thing that I don't know if I said this in an LP, I don't remember. If you want EA's story progression to start kicking in and doing anything, now EA story progression is not going to be very active. It's not going to do as much as those mods. And of course, I'm not playing with mods anymore right now because I'm just very leery. I've taken everything out, mods, custom worlds, you name it. I've tried to make it just a clean install. Anyway, all right, stop. Don't put him down. Don't put him down. Anyway, if you want story progression here with the EA version to do anything, go ahead and start reading the newspaper. Because if you read the newspaper, it'll start to jumpstart a few stories. It'll push some of these people to start doing things. So you go ahead and put him down here, and then we'll get out of here because I'm going to take the boys out for just a minute. In fact, I'll probably bring Mom over there too. So, Aiden, why don't you go ahead and just use the stairs? That way you're out of the way. Are you almost here? It takes you so long. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to actually send you, instead of having you go as a group, I'm going to send you guys individually. Now, you guys know me and my towns. You know I like to put as many things in the town as I can. So, I have done that. Let's see. Once you put him down, come visit here. Once you finish reading, come visit. This is called the Surf's Up Beach, and I'll show you in just a minute. As you can see, this is actually the first thing. It's just, there's really nothing. It's just kind of basic messages. Nothing really to worry about. So that's why I usually don't read the messages or read the newspaper in the beginning. But it's not going to be a whole lot. Alright, so there we go. Come on down. Let's see, what did you want to do? You wanted to toss him in the air? What in the world was that? Oh, the neighbors are here. Alright, let's see who the neighbors are. Who's here at our house? I don't know. I have no. Oh, it's a ghost. All right. Well, and she's a stinky ghost too. Okay, and that's Helen Hunt or Helen Hall. All right. Sorry, Helen Hunt. I didn't mean to bring you into my game. All right. I like her though. I do. All right. So funny. Okay. Did you knock? Oh, you knocked the ghost out of his interaction. That is too funny. Did she go? She's on her way. All right, Justin, we got to get you out of here. I've got a problem right here, and I know how to fix it. Hang on. You guys can't see it. I'm the only one who can see it. It's the fraps thing. It's actually in the wrong spot. So when it's down there, I can't actually see through the number. So I have to actually do that. You guys didn't know what I was just doing. I'm sorry. Sometimes I think you're sitting right here. All right, so let's see. Go ahead and... This guy should be over there pretty quick. Now, we do have a car, and I think Celeste probably... I don't know if she's going to get it or not. There were 2 cars in the garage, and so when I actually was moving and putting stuff around, I went ahead and sold the really expensive one. Yeah, go ahead and call a babysitter. I sold the expensive one so we'd have a little bit of cash on hand, and then that way it'll kind of help us out. Oh, you know what? There's one thing I want to do real quick, and I don't want to do it on camera because it just takes so much time. So if you guys will give me just a second, I'm going to go off camera for a minute, and I'm going to set something up, and I'll be right back. All right, I had to go set up the restaurants and get the menu and all that, and I've done it so many times on camera that I thought you probably want to be spared that, so I went ahead and did that for you. So, and I figured we'll take them over there because there's one place I want to show you that I've actually turned into a restaurant, and I think you guys will like it. I hope. I don't know. Anyway, this is a beach that I usually never come to, and now I can because there's a couple of things down here. Now, the reason I called it the Surf's Up Lagoon is because I put in these two things right here, which is actually the surfing wave machine. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send Aiden, you go ahead and jump out here and surf. And I'm going to let Celeste, instead of surfing, what I want you to do is I want you to go out here and go windsurfing. And then when Justin gets here, I'm going to have him go over here and try to surf on the wave machine as well. Now, this lot, I actually had to put down a little beach lot because the front part up here, this has already been here. But this lot right down here, I actually had to put it in, and you'll notice this stuff right here. I did not use the Move Objects cheat to put this on here. What I did is I went into the terrain tools and I leveled out the ground. It's not my favorite thing in the world to do, but it actually turned out okay. You can kind of see where it's raised a little bit, but you know, it works. And then I just attached them. But I did it so we can have the lifeguard chair. That way, if they really wanted to be a lifeguard here in this town, they could. Alright, so here you can actually see the surfboard in action. And this is actually a gift that was given to me by Astroprognostate. I think that's how you say it. If I butchered it really, really bad, I do apologize. Thank you so much for this gift. This was such a wonderful thing, and I get a lot of fun out of it. I've had a lot of fun playing around with it. And they'll do a lot of different tricks. And of course, at this point, if you start clicking on him, I think you can go ahead and click right here, and you can tell him to actually do some tricks. So let's go ahead and do the cutback tree trick real quick. There you go. And he's going to fall. All right. So, Celeste, are you still actually doing this? No, you go ahead and windsurf some more. I don't know if you're windsurfing. Oh, you're going to get on the boat. Okay. And then Justin, I've never seen a ghost actually do it, but I don't think you can because I think that's Gladstone. Yep, he's actually going to do it. All right. Well, then, you know what? Do what you can do. I don't think two people can surf on there at the same time. I've never tried. But it looks like you're going to try. We'll actually just kind of hang out and see. Alright, so you can see Celeste back there doing this. Now I want you to take a look at this. Does this look like an ocean to you? Because it looks like the ocean to me. I mean, it's got a beach and everything. You can't see across the other side. So to me, it should be the ocean. However, you're going to notice when you click on the water, nobody can snorkel. The reason is there are 3 towns that are released by EA that EA has coded them in the game to not allow you to snorkel. Those 3 towns are Moonlight Falls, Lunar Lakes, and Twin Brook. I can understand Lunar Lakes because if you've ever seen the water there, it makes more sense. Let's see, Justin, go out there and just windsurf since he's not going to give you any time to do it. I'm sorry, I hate that for you, buddy. Unless you want to hang out and wait. Alright, you just hang out and wait. Anyway, I can understand Lunar Lakes. I can even understand Twin Brook to an extent because that big pond or that big lake there does ice over. But here, this doesn't ice over. It's considered an ocean. Yeah, I know this part up here is raised and it might be considered a pond over there, but you should be able to snorkel here. Even still, if you can't snorkel in this water, you should be able to snorkel in the swimming pools like you can do in every other world. All right, where'd you go, woman? You're way out here in the middle of nowhere. All right, go ahead and surf some more. Go ahead and get out here. I didn't know you could come out this far. I guess you can. Anyway, I think you should still be able to actually do this in any world. You should be able to snorkel in the pools. Now, I want you to take a look at this, and you watch her windsurfing, and you see how nice and easy and smooth. None of the jitters and all that stuff. See, there you go. All right, well, that's not good. You shouldn't do that. We didn't get that in Island Paradise. So the items from Island Paradise from that expansion pack, they're fine. They work beautifully. They just don't work well in that world of Isla Paradiso. So to me, I will still use these items and I'll still do as many of these activities as I can. I really like it. I enjoy it. But that town is what is really the biggest problem. I really wish they would just come out and say, guys, we know the town's got huge routing issues, and since we can't fix it, we're just going to make a new town, and we're going to let you guys download it for free if you've got the expansion pack, if you put in your code, whatever, and we'll give you one that's actually working correctly. That'd make me happy. Then I could actually use the stuff and not feel like I'm just struggling all the time. But then again, maybe they can fix it. I don't know. We'll actually wait and see. All right, Justin, you're actually up here. I've never seen a ghost doing this, so there you go. And where's my other boy? Aiden, what you doing, buddy? Go ahead and surf again. I have no idea. Oh, he's out there, and I think is that Pip? I don't know. I think it is. He's only Only the one of the fairy. No, that's Dahlia. So Pip must be around here somewhere. Oh, she's going to die soon. She normally dies like on the third day. Does the old Flora Goodfellow. All right, so here we got our little ghost guy, and he's actually doing this. He's having fun. Aiden, you're doing it. You'll get the sea otter, and he'll actually knock you down off of this board after a while, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And that's I got to keep an eye on the time because I tend to actually let them do this stuff for a while. And let's see, she's still swimming. Go ahead and windsurf again. Why not? I don't care what you do. She'll get on a boat. She'll come all the way over here, though. At least that'll get her somewhat closer. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Now, you can put this in any body of water. Just got to build a big enough lot. You can put it in a swimming pool. Just make sure you got a really, really big pool because this thing takes up an enormous amount of room. Did you see how that boat just went there with no lagging, no jitters or anything at all? Yeah, I did too. All right, so like I said, it's just that town. Anyway, I've got this in one of my towns and one of my games that I played, and actually I lost that game, but I had it downstairs in a pool. I mean, outside in the pool. It was so much fun. We were having so much fun with it, and yeah, it's just like like I said, you got to have a really, really big area. Okay, now the reason I wanted to lower these challenges and make it a little bit more fun is so we could come out and do these kinds of things, because this is what I felt like we were missing in Lunar Lakes. We didn't actually get to go out and do anything fun, and to me this is the whole point of playing the game, is to actually come out, enjoy your Sims, get to know them, and then when you lose them, it means something. This is really cool. Alright, I hate the fact that you always stop on me though. Alright, go ahead and surf some more. Do it here, and I'm going to go back over with the boys. So we're about to leave. In fact, I need you to actually boat over here so we can actually get out of here. Justin, poor guy, has got to go to work tomorrow. Or go to work. He's got to go to school. Nobody works. So we'll let, not Justin, Aiden. Justin, why don't you go ahead and over here and just relax for a little bit, and let's see if Aiden's just about ready to get done. Oh, he's finished. All right, so you go ahead and you come on up here too. All right, and we'll wait on Mom to get out of here. Mom, are you in a boat? Hang on, you left me. Alright, do you see how nice and smooth that's running? I mean, there's a little bit of a lag, but that's because you're running into people and everything. So, I mean, it's just, to me, it's a big, big difference. You can see it. Alright, Justin, you're up there. You're actually going to get on that thing? No, you're not. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually take these guys out. You want to have a kid? Steal candy from a baby. No, you're not going to do that. Now, these kids, I already see that, and I know the babysitter's horrible. I'm going to take these guys out, and we're going to go over to this little place that I never come to. It's called the Toadstool. It's a supernatural hangout that actually comes with Supernatural, and it's in the town of Moonlight Falls. I usually never use it, but I use it now. Because I've actually turned it into something. So I am going to change her clothing and everything, because I don't think this clothing really actually fits the theme here. So I will have to actually pop her into one of the dressers and get that taken care of. But I just want to get into the game. I was so anxious to get started and actually get this thing back off the ground, make sure I had everything running just fine, which it is. Alright, stop. Babysitter, come take care of my babies. You are just annoying. I know you got 4 kids to take care of. Actually 5. I know that. And trust me, I know that it's an enormous amount. I've been doing it for a while. But you don't have to worry. You should be able to take care of this. Alright. Take care of this kid, please. Make sure he does it, and then I can actually leave. Yeah, he's got her. Alright, so yeah, they're all in yellow. And that poor guy, he's not going to take care of him. He's not going to finish it. But we're just going to actually enjoy the adults. We're going to have some fun with the peace and quiet. When we get home, we'll take care, make sure everybody's actually back where they need to be. Come on, Justin. We may have to turn you human after all. It's just so long. I don't know if I could play a family of ghosts. I think that would drive me nuts. I know there's one family of ghosts here, and then there's a ghost that lives with a couple of guys here in this town. But yeah, it's just, they're so painfully slow. But we got to stick with Justin as a ghost for the entire duration of this thing, which is going to be quite interesting. Now, this is the car that they have that actually came with the house. And there was another car that's really fast, but it was worth a lot of money, and I went ahead and sold it just so we could have some cash. Otherwise, we were going to be struggling. And I mean, we're not too bad, but we definitely have lost a lot of our money that we had before. Across the street is the Ice Lounge, which came with seasons, but we'll go to that one day. All right, so let's go ahead and come on in here, and you can see that I've got the business as usual bistro oven in here with all of the all of these guys, the menus and everything. Now, here's going to be a problem. Justin is going to order, but he's going to actually knock the chef out of his interaction because he's a ghost. So we're going to let him get started. I don't really care what they order the first time. Maybe not. Maybe they'll actually do it right. I don't know. We're going to try it and see if they can come in here and eat something. All right. You guys need to get out of the way. You really do. Go find something else to do. Now, if I didn't get to talk about this in my Supernatural LP, and I kept meaning to come back and say it, but I don't think we ever came over here. And if we did, it was very brief, and I don't think I'd actually made the modification to it. If you're having any kind of problems or issues with lag or anything in Moonlight Falls, one of your sources could be this little venue right here. And normally when you load this venue up, there's a staircase that goes right underneath this one, taking you downstairs to the bathrooms. Well, there's a problem with that because you can't have a staircase on top of a staircase. You're supposed to have basically only one staircase, and then you got to have it off to the side. For some reason, they built it that way, and it just doesn't work. All right, did he knock him out? I don't. Yep. See, that's what happens. Because he's a ghost, it knocks the interaction of this guy. So, you got to just basically do it all over again. So that's why I don't really worry too much about it. Hang on. Go ahead and finish up. Finish the interaction, and then we can get you started again. She's like, really? Seriously? I want to eat. Yeah. Oh, you got to wait till he changes, till that chef changes back. She'll change back in her chef clothes in just a minute. Just give her a second. She should. Alright, you're going to do anything? There you go. Alright, so, yeah, because she's a ghost, it changes that, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to try this one more time. Alright, you're going to sit down, and this time, I'm just putting things at random. I don't really care what it is. That's the only bad thing about playing with ghosts, is that you get that. Either they'll do it to you, or you do it to everybody else. So, you just kind of live with it. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. What I do to fix this lot, what will happen is your Sims will go down these stairs, they'll get down to the bottom, and then when they come back up, they'll come all the way back up the stairs, turn around, and go right back down, and they'll get stuck in this eternal loop, which is annoying. So what I do is I just delete these stairs. I take the little table that's from over here, and I slide it over here. Got to move this one over a bit, put in a spiral staircase, and you are set. You don't have to do anything at all. From that point on, they can use it. They'll go up and down stairs with no big deal. So if you're having problems, come over and check that lot if you're playing in this town and just see if it's happening to you, which I bet you it is. And that's your fix. It's just a really simple one. Again, it's something that you shouldn't have to fix, but, there you go. All right, in this house, this venue, I did put upstairs. I put the juice pong table. I did not put a professional bar. I'm going to. I forgot to put it in there when I was editing the lot, but I will. I'll go back and I'll put one in eventually. But for right now, I just think it's fine. We're going to use it as our little Italian restaurant. You'll notice I just had the wood fire oven menus on this one. So this is our Italian restaurant in town. The regular business as usual bistro, I did change the menu there just to be our Japanese restaurant. And then I have another lot that has a wood fire or an oven. And that's got everything. It's actually at our Lucky Simoleon Casino. So I turned one part of that area into an actual restaurant. So just to give you an idea of what I've done with the town, I do a lot of editing and make it someplace where I can just come and do all different kinds of things in the town. I know, buddy. Hey, gosh, you want to yell at me? Fine, yell at me. All right, I'll get you home. Okay, looks like everybody's ready. Let me go back over here with the crazy kids that are worn out. Oh, poor guys. Poor babysitter. He's earning his 75. I tell you, that's for sure. Come on over here and let's go here with the group, and then we'll get you guys taken care of. All right, Bethany, you're hungry. Nobody's gonna feed that poor baby. He's just looking like, I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. And I bet you that's Chad. Of course it's Chad. Chad. I just love Chad. He's such a pain. I can't wait to see what he looks like when he grows up. He's gonna be a nightmare probably. I can't do anything about him yet. I'm just kind of stuck. So it's the poor babysitter just watching what he does. It's all fun until the social worker comes, though. Yeah, buddy, I know. Just give them all bottles and you'll be okay. That's all they really want. All right, so she's fine. She just needs to go to bed. So, Celeste, when you get here, let's see which one's he going to take care of. Anybody? Nobody? He's an idiot. Oh, he just left. Okay, so go ahead and feed this baby. I'm not going to worry about the ghost because it takes him way too long. He can come up and take care of her. Go put her in the bed. Go put her in the crib, and then... Oh, stop it. Okay, just stop it. All right, so this one needs some food, so let's go ahead and feed her real quick. Let's see, give her a bottle. Let's go ahead and snuggle. Let's play. Let's change the diaper. All right. Hang on, buddy. I got to pause because otherwise I'll be lost. All right, I'm going to go take care of this one back here. So basically doing the same thing. So we'll get everybody taken care of. Then we can get to bed, change that dirty diaper, go ahead and steal a candy. We should, but that'll just make her cry even more. I don't really want to do that. All right, then I'm going to send you off to bed because you do have school tomorrow. You're the only one who's got to get up and go do anything. Justin, when you get finished... There's another kid running around here somewhere. There really is. No, there's not. We got them all. All right, you're going to go ahead and, let's see. Can you put Bethany in the crib? I think you're already doing that. Did she eat? Yeah, she ate. All right, you're fine. I'm going to send you back to bed here. So you go ahead and go on over to bed. Celeste, you're taking care of them. I know. You're tired. All right, you can go put Daniel to bed. And instead of going to bed, I want you to go put good old Chad to bed. You read him to sleep. I don't think so. Go put him to bed, and then you go to bed. And man, it's already midnight. Poor guy. You got to go to school in what, 10 hours? All right. Well, we'll get you. We'll get you there. Hopefully that bed won't be too bad. I put all the kids in one room just so I don't have to hear this where they're at. But you know, it's fine. They should be okay. At least they're all in one easy room. We can take care of them. It shouldn't be too difficult, but then again, it can change. It can get really nasty. Poor Justin. He's like, I'm out of here. But, you know, they're all in green now, so they should be okay. We do need to hire a maid. I was thinking about hiring the butler, but then I thought, you know what? I don't think they have too many days until they age up. In fact, let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, that's not you. Chad, you are aging up. Let's see. What time is it? Okay, you got one more day. All right, I can deal with one more day. That means all three of you are going to be in one day, and all right, you guys are aging up today. Oh, that's fantastic. So, all right, so all we really have to do is just get through this next day, and then really about 2 days because they don't age up until later in the afternoon. And then we'll have 3 little children that can take care of themselves. And I think our stress will go down quite a bit. But this was not a stressful episode. It really wasn't. This was actually pretty easy. And let's see. Let's go ahead and put this kid in the crib. We'll put Daniel in the crib, and then you can go to bed. Because Aiden, he just cut out on me. He's like, I don't care. I'm going straight to bed. I don't care what you want. I got things to do in the morning. All right, so Celeste, when you get done, come on down here and go to bed. I'm hoping that these beds are somewhat decent. I don't think they are. They might be. I don't know these beds by heart, but yeah, he's fine. I could not save their little hover bed thing that we got with their rewards. I wish I could have, but unfortunately I couldn't. Now, one thing while they actually get them in the bed, I'm going to actually go ahead and change them for just a minute. So the one thing I don't think I have... Wait a minute. I need to go there. I need to go look in here first. Hang on. Let's just pause for just a second. Let's see. You do not have it. Oh, yeah, you got one, don't you? You got the bear. All right. So you got a bear. Did everybody have one? I thought they all had one. Oh, stop it. I'm not ready. All right, so you got a bear. You got a bear. You got books. No bear with you. All right, so the babies, I think, need bears. No, you got one. Why didn't you have one? Oh, it was probably your bear right here. I don't know who that kid is. That's Chad. Yeah, so you know what we're going to use. Can I take his bear out? Maybe that's not. All right, I'm not going to worry about it tonight. I'm going to let them just go ahead and let's let Celeste get into bed, and we'll take care of it tomorrow. I'll be able to take a look at them when they're all out of the cribs and make sure I know for sure who needs what. Oh, wait, there's one thing I needed to do, and if we don't do it, we're going to actually be in trouble. We need an alarm, because you know me. If I don't have an alarm, I'm going to get robbed. So let's go ahead here and let's just put one in. I just did that. All right, so let's get the alarm. And yeah, you can put it on the outside and it will stop them before they get in, but I think it looks tacky. So I did that with my Ambitions LP, but that house was tacky to begin with. So, you know, got to just deal with what you can deal with. All right. So I want to get these guys in bed, get them taken care of, and then I think we can kind of wrap things up and be ready to move on. So I hope you guys are ready to embrace the rules. I hope you are happy with the move to the new town. I think it's a really good solution. I'm so glad I got to save them. I'm so glad that we can continue on. I'm looking forward to playing the game with more relaxed rules because, like I said, I just really want it to be fun. I want it to be enjoyable. I want to come in here and actually look forward and not just be dreading opening up this LP. So, and that's why I really just wanted to make it to where, yeah, we're still going to do some of the other crazy stuff, but we'll just take it as it goes. Now, if I get a chance, I'm trying to get all my LPs sorted and get them at least started, get the rotations going, and get them out. So I'm spending more time just recording, and I won't have any time to sit down and do the blog, but I do want to kind of put down just the basic rules, write them down a little bit. But like I said, I just kind of took it out, made it to where it's not as much stuff to actually have to worry about. So I think we're going to actually enjoy that. And for some of you who have been trying it and tell me that you keep failing it, maybe you can actually try it with the relaxed rules, and you can just call it Hybrid Baby Light. I don't care, whatever you want to do. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for putting up with all the craziness and the changes and all the updates and everything. I think we got a really good solution here. I'm looking forward to it. I think being in this town, it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get out. I do want them to actually start connecting to the town and doing some things. So we'll get out and have at least the Celeste and Justin can get out tomorrow and maybe head over to the festival and kind of catch in and see all the people that are around and do some stuff there. Okay, that's enough. I'm worn out. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.